Hi, welcome to the Yahir Kavej. Yahir and Kavej are two words of my constructed language in which Yahir means invincible and Kavej means conqueror. So Yahir Kavej means the invincible conqueror. Why did I put that name into this channel? That might be a question because I believe that I have certain problems in my behavior. I mean, not behavior, but my personality. I'm an introvert and I have terrible social anxiety. I want to change that. Okay, I mean, want to change that, but I have been in a denial state till now. So this project is not a tutorial, but a documentation of how I'll be fixing my life. And the videos in this channel will show you the process of changing one's life. That's rebuilding one's life. Why am I speaking in this language? In this weird accent? Because my English is pretty bad. Okay, I haven't used that really much, so it's a bit rusty. You can say something like that. I don't have much hold on the vocabulary, nor do I have a hold on the pronunciation part. So I'm working on those things. That's why I'm using English. And based on what I have learned about human behavior and human psychology, our personality is malleable. We can mold it into different things that we want. It's not fixed like what should I say? It's not something that you're born with. You're not only you, but everyone are born as like blank pages. We don't know anything. We just take birth, and after that, surviving through many circumstances, we change. We acquire new skills. We acquire emotions, and a lot of things happen, and those things shape the current us. I will show you a pocketbook. So this was my starting of my self-improvement journey. You can see here, Project Yahir Kavej, rebuilding one's own life. It's it's very it contains many rituals. Like you can see here, it's something like a, a command prompt or something like that. You can see here the designs pretty much seem similar to that. So I did that because I was having an interest in the computer science. So I used that to create a ritual of changing me. Okay, so what I have achieved by writing this whole book. You can see here I have filled pretty much every pages. So what I have achieved is that from a denial state, I came to the current me who accepts his mistakes, who accepts his faults, who accepts his weaknesses, and the one who strives for his best. So why did I make rituals in the first place? Because humans, even from our Stone Age days used to take part in many rituals. Rituals have the power to hold a person accountable and make him work in a particular way. So, if we can use rituals, we can get ourselves into a track. Of course, rituals are obsolete once you use them too often. It's it's not used anymore. So, what I have learned from my journey is that you can use rituals as a starting place to get you from the denial state, or suppose you are very socially awkward, you can use journaling and other things. This is a book in which I journal a lot. You can see here that book also is filled with many of my day-to-day life and other things. So if we do journaling and do ritualistic things like this thing, we can we can pull out our thoughts from our mind, and really understand our own minds working, because our brain do not want to acknowledge our weaknesses. So we often make excuses to others, and we live the lie that we tell them. But once you start journaling and do things like this, you will realize how bad your behavior is sometimes. Because since you need not to be, I mean, since you won't become ashamed of revealing things to yourself, your brain will tell you all things that it has all things that was hidden from you by you. So by this project, I am practicing what I preach. Okay, so I have started many things now. I am learning programming. I have no prior knowledge of programming. So as a start, I started with HTML. Then I plan to move on to CSS and then JavaScript. Then I plan to learn React.js. And then after that, I will move towards Python and its frameworks. So that also, along with many other things, is going to be part of my life. And the other thing that I have done is that I started going to gym. I I was always lazy to do exercises, but I felt like it was finally the time for me to do my job. So I started going to gym, and there are still many things that are haunting me, like bad behaviors. I have many bad habits that I knowingly or unknowingly picked up from my childhood. So So yeah, basically this channel talks about things related to rebuilding your life, and I will share you my knowledge also in some videos. Okay, occasionally once in every one video in every week, we'll be talking about things that I have learned by reading books, by experiencing certain events in my life, and also in the insights of others that they have told me from their experience. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.